Hello and welcome to the Power Team Facebook Setup Training for Marketing You. Notice I did not say for marketing your business. This is about branding yourself. And in return, you will attract more people to your business because they will want to know, so what does this person do exactly? So you begin to develop, and we'll talk about it a little bit later, is the know, like, and trust factor. All right, so our agenda. First, we're going to talk about why market on Facebook. Next, step-by-step overview of what is known as the Facebook cheat sheet. Next, content examples. Then we'll move into accepting requests and being accepted. And then last but not least, we'll take an actual tour of a page that's in the process. All right, here is just a few reasons why you should market on Facebook. Facebook has over 1.5 billion users. So that alone should tell you, okay, we have a market here. Next, you can place ads. They're sponsored ads, and you can have them run for different periods, and they have different prices. I want to say the cheapest one is about for $5 a day. So you can, set the amounts. Next, you can upload content and videos. So that's always neat when you can share different documents, and I'll talk about some content that you can share with people. Also, you can join groups. There are thousands, probably maybe even millions of groups out there. Groups from, you name it. So another good thing about that is you can join network marketing groups, you can join business groups. That way you are you're not you are connecting with, other business-minded people, and sometimes you can probably get some ideas on the way they're doing things. So it's just a really great networking tool from joining groups. Also, you can host events. So if you use Facebook the right way, you can create events, invite people to the events, set the time. So even if you do have something directly going on with your business, you can invite people, and you can invite thousands of people using that tool. Another thing why Facebook is so great is you can choose the markets. So let's say you're only in a particular area, or your event is going to be in a certain area. You can change your marketing settings and only market in a certain area if you would like. And then another great tool is the Insight tool. So with this tool, you can kind of see what's working and what's not. It's a little breakdown for you. Really, really great, because sometimes you don't want to keep doing the same thing and you're not getting a lot of results. It can tell you how many people have watched the video, how many people have this a post has engaged. Tells you how many people are actually engaged in your page. And remember too, we're not talking about your regular page that you have set up. We're talking about what's called a fan page. So it's a business page. With a regular Facebook page, you can have up to 5,000 friends. But if you have a fan page, a business page, then the number is basically unlimited on how many people can like your page. And depending on their settings, when you update things on your business page, I say business page, but we're talking about, it's going to be about you. We're going to get to that in a second. But they can like it, and when you update things, they will receive a notification. Like I said, depending on their settings. All right, so moving forward, If you do not already have your pen and paper, this is where I will wait for you to grab something to write with because you are going to want to take some notes so that you can get some of the great things we're going to talk about. All right, hopefully you have something to write with, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So, number one, create a fan page. The way that you do this is you can go to www.facebook.com/pages/create. Now, another way that you can do this is if you're on your regular Facebook page and off to the left hand side, it will give you a little tab where it says create page. Always brand you and not your company. Next, you're going to choose the appropriate category for your page. For the purpose of this training, I want to encourage you to choose business, business person to be exact. Now next, you're going to add a professional profile image. So not a picture of you taking a selfie laying down on the couch. Not a picture of the bathroom. The selfie with the bathroom mirror. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna have other people in the picture. We love our children, I do too, but not, you know what I mean? It's gonna be professional. If you don't um have a professional like where you say when you go to what's it called? Like Sears and stuff, or have a photographer take a picture of you. If you don't go to a place like that, you want to at least try to have on a nice top or a suit. When you see my picture, it's not the most professional, but it is what I had at the time, and I didn't want to delay because I didn't have a picture. So I've been moving forward with the photo, so you'll see it and kind of see where I'm going with it. Add a professional cover photo image. So in your background, you also want to have a nice professional image. All right, fill out the About Me section. On the About Me section, like I said, we're talking about you. You're branding yourself, not necessarily talking about, your business. So most people who are in maybe network marketing or multi-level marketing, you like to help people. So, maybe kind of capitalize on that in particular, that you are, seeking to provide education and knowledge and to just be able to help others. Maybe something along the line, helping others achieve their dreams, something like that. So, doesn't have to be too in depth, but you want them to kind of know who you are and what you're all about. So this is an opportunity for you to take that time to go ahead and do so. All right, make sure that you also go through your settings. I know mine's in particular. I have certain countries. I just have it like kind of limited. I might go back in there and change it, but at the time I was just kind of, um, trying to keep it somewhat secured, Um, so, make sure you go through your settings. You do want it to be, public because you don't want to keep your page too private, then people won't be able to reach out to you or see you. Um, Next, you want to try to secure the vanity URL. Now, what that means is When you create a page, it's typically facebook.com/series of numbers. You want that to be preferably your name. Facebook.com/ maybe your first and last name, or whatever you're gonna title yourself, and not, like I said, not necessarily your business. Especially, you don't want to run into the issue using a business name that you don't own the full rights to, or something like that. So you don't want to do anything like that. Also, having your name at the back end, it's a little bit more professional. It is professional, so that you can be able to market that. Maybe put that on your business card. So now you're like facebook.com/my name on my, on your business card. Now people can find your page when you're handing out your business cards. So it's just a whole different host of reasons why you want to secure that vanity URL. All right, so your daily action guide. You want to post around 3 to 7 times per day, because you want to keep your audience engaged. Also, kind of spread it out throughout the day. That way, you are reaching your fans as they come on and offline. Also, checking your messages. If you get messages on there, you want to try to respond back, within a reasonable amount of time. So, when you make the decision to create this fan page, you're saying, hey, I'm going to be engaged as well on my page, and make sure that you're not leaving people hanging for 2 or 3 days just because you said, okay, well, I'm not going to be online. Remember, this is business, so, you have to focus on your future. And even if, okay, Facebook is really not your area, you like it's too negative, that's why you are going to be that positive piece that people get a taste of. Okay, so with posting, you want to follow the 90-10 rule. What is the 90-10 rule? This is 90% of your status updates should be value driven, and 10% should be resulting from leads or sales. Okay, so you don't want to be pushing a whole lot out there, for leads and sales. You want to give them content. You want to, you'll see it on one of my slides a little later, is posting with a purpose. So you want to be feeding them something, so that they value not only your page, but they consider you of value because they are benefiting from taking the time out to read what you're posting. All right, so some examples of some things to post, and we'll go into this a little later as well. You can post images, you can do quotes, you can do blog posts, upload videos, YouTube videos, you can share webinars, um, ask questions, thought provoking questions, links to offers, links to other social media accounts, inviting your fans to follow you there. And like I mentioned earlier, event creation. So, those are some very powerful things to keep in mind. All right, so Facebook offers ads. Um, with that being said, I spoke of it earlier, mentioned the price range of the ads. I mean, folks, this tool is, I think it's really, really, really valuable. And if you ever just get a chance to go on there and maybe play with it a little bit, you will see that you can really do a lot of great things with creating an ad for your business. All right, so I think that kind of sums everything up as far as kind of introducing you to the step-by-step guide on creating a fan page. Typically, it might take you anywhere from about like 15 to 20 minutes to get it up and running. So I encourage you to, if you haven't done so already, get on there and do it today. And if you already have a page and maybe you just need to make a few changes, or maybe you just need to stay more engaged. So whatever it is that you have to do, I hope that, going over the cheat sheet can help you out. And if you would like to get a copy of the cheat sheet, you can get with the person who invited you to this training and get you a copy there. All right, so some content examples. You can register for daily inspirational quotes. Start there, maybe. There's plenty of apps and websites that you can go to get you different quotes, and go ahead and post them. Um, Make sure that, if you're using a quote that has an author, that you are giving that author credit. You don't want to be posting quotes that are not your own, and somebody say, "Oh, I'm reporting this person." You wouldn't want to go through anything like that. Another great thing is pages from a book that you're reading. I did this a few times and seemed to really, people seem to really enjoy it, and then it encourages them to go out and maybe read that book. So if you're reading a great motivational book or success book, take a picture and post the read and share it with your fans. You can record videos of you offering training. So I know you all probably seen people recording videos and talking about different things, but if you can record a video offering some value and some substance and education, why not? Go ahead and do it. Now they're getting to know you a little bit more. They see your face, they hear your voice. Links to videos about being a business owner, being an entrepreneur. There's millions of things on YouTube, that maybe a video that you like that inspired you. Go ahead and share the link. Share the link with your fans. So, like I mentioned, posting with a purpose. Everything that you post, you want to have a reason, as far as um, having somebody feel a certain way. Um, I have a quote on my page. When we get to that, you'll see it, but it kind of reminds me of that, posting with a purpose. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to be posting anything reckless, anything negative. You want to definitely remain positive, be an inspiration to everyone around you, encourage them, be that light in their life, be that page that they come across and say, wow, okay, I want to know what this person has going on. All right, so the next 3 slides, um, it's going to be about accepting requests and being accepted. So this is kind of, well, it's not directly related to your fan page. This is more so along the lines with your personal page. So if you just take a minute to read that, this is something that it actually gave me a lot of leads. It still does. I still use it to get leads. Um, you don't want to just send this information out to anybody. You want, hello, I accepted your friend request, but need to know, are you a business minded person interested in owning your own business? I'm trying to expand my business in your area. If so, send me your name, number, and best time to call you. Thank you in advance. Folks, people will send me their name, their number, and even their email address, and tell me the best time to call them. Now, that's what you say when you accept somebody's request. Not everybody, like I said, maybe check them out a little bit if you can, if they don't have everything completely secured. But yeah, if you accept their friend request, maybe look through their little profile a little bit. I mean, you shouldn't prejudge, I know, but if they're on there just completely out of control, you got to think about it as somebody that you want a part of your business. Okay, so here's another one. Like I said, thank you for accepting my friend request. Are you a business minded person interested in owning your own business? I'm trying to expand my business in your area. If so, send me your name, number, and best time to call you. Thank you in advance. I just feel like these are appropriate for the simple fact um, they've made a connection with you. Whether they are accepting your friend request or you're accepting their friend request, it's not just some, completely, random person. But so I wanted to throw this into the training to kind of, give you something that you can go ahead and start using right away and get some feedback. Okay, so you all know, I mean, it's not 100%. So you're going to have some people that just simply won't respond, or, you might have somebody that says, well, what is it about? Can you tell me? So we have a response for that as well. Too much to type at the moment. If you set up a phone appointment with me, 5 minutes is all I need to get the information in front of you. If interested, we can go from there. With that being said, what's the best time of day to reach you? Again, they're like, okay, you know, and they pass the information along. And a lot of times, I believe the reason why is because a lot of people are out there, they're looking for something. And you might feel like, oh, where am I going to find these people? Or you might be tired of talking to your family and your friends because they're like, oh, here she comes again, here he comes again. So this is taking a different approach, and when they send you their information, you're like, okay, you know, it. I guess maybe if you're not completely like at a high confidence level, then it takes a little stress off your shoulders that they're providing you with their information, and so from there you can move into your system or what you do as a business owner when you get leads. All right. Before we go into this slide, let me go ahead and take that down. And we are going to head over to my business page. Now, and I set this up not too long ago. And I will be honest, if you see over here, um, my post reach, if we would have looked at this like last week, we probably would have seen like 100 or some like 60 and stuff like that. But I will say that because I've been on the road and everything, which is no excuse, I hadn't been doing my 3 to 7 posts. Something that's really neat, you see this says August the 9th. You can pin post to the top. So no matter what I post right now, this post right here is not going to move. I pinned it to the top of my timeline. So I think this is refresh from earlier. Okay, let's look at some of my photos that I've posted. These are recent ones. So this is an example of me giving some education. So I'm just going to read it to you real quick. Over the next few days, I will be posting 5 daily practices to increase productivity and propel your business forward by Dustin and Tracy. Okay, and you can read that. You don't have to read the entire thing, but I just kind of wanted to give you an idea. So, like I said, oh, so this is my picture in the background, and it's not really professional, but I like it. It's a nice picture. I like it. So I just wanted to kind of give you an idea. That's my thing is quotes, so I like to do the photo. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So my page is it's been up over about a month. Um, so far I have 299 likes. So 3 this week. All right. That concludes the training, and I look forward to you all getting back on more training calls, um, presentations, because we do have more to come, and it's going to be some more powerful, great information that not only you can use, but you can also share um, with your team members, your business partners, even your friends or your family or somebody that you know who's wanting to market but not really knowing how to get started. So this is a getting started guide.